Weightlifting is weightlifting. Race of the world, an iron gospel. Practical and unromantic, yet quietly holy. Before gyms had mirrors, stones had names. From Greek halters to Persian Zorkanate dust. Strength was survival, not spectacle. Barbels learned grammar in Europe. The 19th century taught iron to speak in kilos, and the Olympics gave it a courtroom where gravity is always the prosecutor. Snatch. Blink and you miss it. Speed disguises grace, violence wearing silk. 2x, no forgiveness. Pull the earth closed and exile it overhead. No flare points here, only truth. Either the bar rises or your excuses do. Iron arrived quietly, trained in Akaras. Temples of mud before platforms of wood. From Katie Jadav's era of grit to Conor Wari bending history in Sydney to met up behind him. Lightweight body, heavyweight will. Progress came late, but when it came, it stayed. This is physics with consequences. Force, velocity, timing, a symphony where one is time, no snaps. The song tendons adapt slower than their ambition. Nutrition writes the footnote, strength depends on sleep signs. The contract recovery enforces. Romance fades, discipline remains. Not just muscle, bone density like reinforced concrete. Nervous systems that fire clean signals. Competence that doesn't shout. Weightlifting teaches a rare skill. How to fail publicly and return quietly stronger. Commonwealth Games, Asian Championships. Worlds where records fall like polite revolutions. No roaring crowds like cricket, but judges with hawk eyes and red lights. The most honest applause system ever invented. More platforms than politics. More coaches and slogans. Early talent identification. Less superstition. More biomechanic strength. Doesn't need noise. It needs continuity. Lift heavy, yes, but lift precisely. Respect the bar, it remembers everything. Weightlifting is not about conquering iron. It's about negotiating with the daily until your mind stops lying and your body learns the truth.
Weightlifting race of the world, an iron gospel, practical and unromantic, yet quietly holy. Before gyms had mirrors, stones had names. From Greek altars to Persian zircon had dust. Strength was survival, not spectacle. Barbells learned grammar in Europe. The 19th century taught iron to speak in kilos, and the Olympics gave it a courtroom where gravity is always the prosecutor. Thinking you miss it. Speed disguises grace, violence wearing silk, clean and jerk. 2x, no forgiveness. Pull the earth closed and exile it overhead. No flare points here, only truth. Either the bar rises or your excuses do. Iron arrived quietly, trained in the Carter's temples of mud before platforms of wood. From KD Jadav's era of grit to Conor Wari bending history in Sydney. The Mirabai Hanu, lightweight body, heavyweight will. Progress came late, but when it came, it stayed. This is physics with consequences. Force, velocity, timing, a symphony where one missed time note snaps. The song tendons adapt slower than ambition. Nutrition writes the footnote, strength depends on sleep signs. The contract recovery enforces. Romance fades, discipline remains. Not just muscle, bone density like reinforced concrete. Nervous systems that fire clean signals. Confidence that doesn't shout. Weightlifting teaches a rare skill. How to fail publicly and return quietly stronger. Commonwealth Games, Asian Championships. Worlds where records fall like polite revolutions. No roaring crowds like cricket, but judges with hawk eyes and red lights. The most honest applause system ever invented. More platforms than politics. More coaches than slogans. Early talent identification, less superstition. More biomechanics. Strength doesn't need noise, it needs continuity. Lift heavy, yes, but lift precisely. Respect the bar, it remembers everything. Weightlifting is not about conquering iron. It's about negotiating with it daily until your mind stops lying and your body learns the truth.